Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a little bit of a different vlog. I don't know if you can tell, but I am quite sick at the moment, which is just great considering this is the week of my end of semester uni exams, so not exactly the best timing to get sick, but it's life. So today I just wanted to, I guess, just show you what I do when I am sick. I don't believe in, not that I don't believe, okay. So I prefer not to use Western medicine if possible, especially when it is just like a head cold and my body is achy. Guys, today, some of my natural remedies that I do to try and get better as quick as possible. I'm sorry guys, like my brain is just foggy, so if I can't speak today, that is why, and that's why I look like this. I have stains on my jumper. I haven't brushed my teeth. I'm just a bit of a mess. But yeah, okay. So my first one and the biggest one, it seems really obvious, but it's actually really hard to do, which is rest. Rest is one of the most important things that your body needs when you are run down. Your body is obviously trying to tell you something and trying to fight off a bacterial infection or a virus or whatever sickness you do have. Your body is working very hard to fight it off, and the last thing that it needs is for you to add extra stress to it. I find this really difficult to do because I am someone that is like constantly on the go. I always need my mind to be stimulated or my body to be stimulated. I just always need to be doing something, which is very hard for me when I get sick because I do find it very hard to relax and just, you know, take a step back and stop doing everything. But it is extremely important. You want to give your body time to heal and repair. So this morning, usually I would wake up at 5 o'clock even when I feel like this. But today I decided to just listen to my body. I didn't set my alarm. I just let my body wake up when it needed to. I do feel a little bit better. I obviously still feel absolutely horrible. Like my whole everything is just aching and my nose is completely blocked now, which is the opposite to yesterday where it was extremely runny. But yeah, so I am going to have a nap as well, something that I don't usually do, but I am so tired. Like my body is just like, you need to rest. If you are sick and you feel like you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. Like there's no point trying to fight it. Like I said, your body is trying to tell you something. So when you are sick, just rest as much as possible. Another thing with rest is working out. Now I know this is a massive debate, and this is something that I really used to struggle with. Even when I was sick like this, I would literally make myself go to the gym because I thought that I would lose all my progress, I would gain weight, I would lose muscle. Like I just was in a very bad mental headspace, and it used to take me weeks to get better, like weeks and weeks because I wasn't giving my body time to rest and recover. These days, I don't work out. I don't go for a walk. I don't go to the gym, obviously. I literally just let my body rest. And I don't feel guilty about it anymore, and usually I am better within, you know, 3 to 4 days depending on the type of sickness it is. But I personally think it is better not to go to the gym if you can, and to stay home and rest. You're just adding extra stress to your body, especially when you're lifting weights or doing HIIT. That is the worst thing you could possibly do because you're putting your body under a copious amount of stress, and it doesn't need that when it's sick. Depending on the sickness, going for walks is okay, but like I said, I really just try and relax these days, and I try not to do anything. So I thought I would show you my next tip, and that is the drink that I really like to have, especially when I have a sore throat and I'm very blocked and congested. It may sound absolutely disgusting, but I promise it doesn't taste too bad, and it has amazing properties that are going to help you get better quicker without using over-the-counter medicine. It is a herbal tea. So I just have peppermint tea because that's what I like, but you can use any herbal tea that you prefer to have. First thing that I'm going to add into my tea is natural raw honey. So using natural raw honey, a lot of benefits to it. The ones that the store-bought commercial ones don't have any properties to them at all because of how they are processed and cooked. It takes out all the natural properties from the honey. Honey is really good for, it has natural antiseptic and natural bacterial properties. So this is extremely good for soothing a sore throat. Obviously when you have a sore throat, there is a chance that there may be a bacterial infection. So it's actually going to help to fight off and kill the bacteria that is building up inside the throat. I usually just put 1 teaspoon of this. Another good thing that honey is good for is also boosting your immune system, and is also a natural anti-inflammatory. So that's why it is really good for soothing a sore throat, because it helps to taking out some of that inflammation. The next thing that I'm going to add is a little bit of cinnamon. So cinnamon is a natural anti-inflammatory and an extremely potent antioxidant. So the antioxidant is going to help fight any free radicals, so that is damaged cells that are floating around freely inside the body. It's actually going to help to repair those cells. So when we have damaged cells, it gives us a higher risk of diseases such as cancer, heart disease. Cinnamon actually helps to prevent and fight that. And when you're sick, it is an anti-inflammatory, so again it's going to help take the inflammation out, especially when you have a sore throat. I just put a quarter teaspoon of that into my drink. The thing that I'm going to put in is just some ground ginger. So ginger is an amazing anti-inflammatory as well. It also keeps your blood circulation going, which is very important when you are sick. Another thing is it actually helps to expand your lungs and helps to break down the mucus that is being built up inside, to help to open up those airways and help you breathe a lot better. I usually just put like just less than a quarter of a teaspoon because it is quite strong. If you like ginger, go ahead. You can't put too much. It's just that it is very strong. And the last thing I'm going to add into my drink is just organic apple cider vinegar. Is going to help alkalize the body. When our body is alkalized, this is when we start to kill the bacteria and any viruses that are in the body. So extremely beneficial when you're sick. You can even just take a shot of this by itself and really support and boost your immune system as well. I usually just put a dash or like a capful, I guess, of that in. Sounds absolutely disgusting, everything that is in there, but the main reason I have this is everything that I spoke about. All the ingredients are anti-inflammatory, which is what you want when you have a sore throat or when there is inflammation in the body, because it's going to help to reduce all that inflammation. So I wanted to move on to my next tip, and that was staying hydrated. So staying hydrated when we're sick is extremely important. The cells that are activated to go up to repair and fight off the viruses need liquids to be transported properly. So making sure that our bodies stay hydrated so that our bodies can function optimally to fight off any viral or bacterial infection is extremely important when we are sick, because our bodies are losing more fluid than usual. So we do need to make sure that we are keeping all those fluids inside our body, and if not, a little bit more than usual, because it's helping to flush out any toxins that are in the body as well. So you can add a little bit of lemon water, or like I suggested my tip before with my tea. So keeping, obviously tea has water in it, so that is also a way of staying hydrated if you don't like to drink a lot of water. I always make sure that I do have one of these on me at all times, especially when I'm sick. I do try to drink at least 2 to 3 of these a day, in addition to the herbal teas that I do. Another reason that water or staying hydrated is extremely important is that it helps oxygenate our blood and it helps to flush out the toxins. So when we're sick, we obviously want to be flushing out the bad toxins as quick as possible, and being dehydrated can put a lot of stress on the body, and therefore your body won't be able to repair as quick as it usually would. Well, also helps to thin out our secretions. So when we are very mucousy and blocked up and it is very thick, you probably know from experience how hard it is to breathe and how gross it is to be coughing up phlegm and just, yeah, like I said, not being able to breathe. So drinking water and staying hydrated is going to actually help to thin out the mucus. I know that sounds absolutely disgusting, but it works. So guys, I am probably the worst vlogger ever. I'm just editing this video right now and realized that I actually didn't do an outro or finish the video off. That's how sick I've been and stressed with uni. But my uni exam's over now and obviously I feel so much better. My final tip is nourishing your body. So when we're sick, that is probably one of the most important times that we want to be looking after our health and flooding our body with as many nutrients and minerals as possible to help us get quicker, better. When I'm sick especially, I try and eat a lot of veggies and fruit and basically stick to a whole food based diet because I just want to flood my body, like I said, with as many nutrients as possible. Now these days it is very hard to get proper nutrition in, and it's even harder to get the proper nutrients and minerals actually from the fruit and vegetable that we're consuming. They're so processed and they've got so many things added to them these days. The soils that they're grown in, type of fertilizers that they use, it just isn't good quality, especially when we're getting it from the supermarket. So the fruit and veg we're consuming, we're not getting a lot of the nutrients and minerals and vitamins out of them like our bodies need, especially when we're sick. So this is something that I do all the time, but when I'm sick I even double dose up on this, because why would you not try and put even more nutrients inside your body to help it flourish and to help it heal. These are the capsules that I have been taking. Basically it is just, they're 100% whole food capsules, so they're not like a multivitamin or anything like that. It's basically just whole foods that have been freeze dried and crushed down into a capsule form to take. So I'm basically just getting pure 30 varieties of fruit and veg straight into my body. They're completely natural and vegan, so that's even better. So I know that they're coming from a good source, and this is something that I found has helped amazing, like really helped speed up my healing process and just how I was feeling the whole time I was sick. Energy levels, even though they were low, they were not as low as usual. Like I had much more energy than what I usually would, and I found that I slept so much better as well. I know that these actually aren't for sleeping at all, but it actually did help me sleep so much better. And just knowing that I am flooding my body and nourishing my body with all the nutrients and minerals that it needs makes me feel good about myself as well, and it makes my body feel good. It's pretty much impossible to get 30 varieties of fruit and veg in every single day where your body is actually absorbing the nutrients. So the reason that I like taking the capsules is because I know that my body is going to absorb all the nutrients and minerals out of them and go straight into my bloodstream and start regenerating and working on all my cells. But yeah guys, that was my final tip. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below on what you found the most interesting and what you're gonna try, or if you are sick at the moment, I hope you get better, and I hope you do try and implement some of these things, because they really do help, and they really have made me get better quicker than what I usually would when I was using Western medicine. So that's why I prefer to treat myself with these natural remedies and not go to the doctor if I can, unless I get very sick, then I will head to the doctors, but most of the time I just try and make my body fight it off by itself. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to press the subscribe button. Also just click the little notification bell as well, because that will let you know every time I post my videos, which is every Thursday at 5 p.m. I know this video is late, and I promise I'll get back on schedule as of next week. Hope you guys are having a lovely weekend, and I'll see you on Thursday at 5 o'clock.